How do you deal with that when you come into a business and you've got tech that is unbeatably good and people who are unbeatably slow to pick up on it and want to comply?
To me, Michael, it starts with curiosity. That's one of our key words. Curiosity is the starting point. Why are people doing what they do and the way they do it? What is driving them? What's the psychology behind it? Because if someone is not accepting a piece of technology and they prefer to do it their way, I always assume there's a good reason for that. There is something there that the technology is not offering them, is not supporting them with. However big or however small, how it's in someone's mind or it's a real practical gap, something's there. So I first start there.
The blockage is either in their head or it is a feature that's not in this new technology.
And we don't know until we go and take a look. And to me, that's why it all starts with curiosity. I always assume there's a good reason why someone's not adopting technology. And as soon as we find that reason and either shift their mindset or find the gap and close the gap or whatever that solution may be, to me, it always starts from asking the people why, because there must be a good reason. That's usually what I intend when I talk about people first in systems, because no software is perfect. No software can do everything. And yet there are so many good software in the hands of really good teams. And there's just a 20% mismatch. If only we could align it, everybody would be happy.
That makes sense. So right from the start, you're getting people's buy-in. You're finding out what are the real problems.
Yes.
And you're demonstrating, here is what you told us were the problems. Here's the solution to those problems. I can see how that would make it easier later. What are you thinking, Greg?
Amazing. Yeah, really on point. And on that subject of figuring out whether it's working or not within the system, do you guys have a way of measuring that process of saying, okay, yes, this is working, maybe it's not working?
Look, I would say we approach it from two angles there. The first one is the one that's on the table, and the other one is more of an under the table. It just sort of happens in the background. So what we do in practice is with every organization we work with, we run what we call a North Star workshop. So we decide what's the North Star. This is, again, before anything happens, before we even start talking technology. What are we driving towards? Where is the business going? What are the elements that we need to see in order to know that we are on the right track? Because